How you doing, good people? This is the 8-Bit Animal, and today we're going to talk about a game that was developed by Codemasters and published by Camerica. And you probably didn't play it because it was unlicensed. And unlicensed games kind of got a bad rap and were kind of hard to find in stores. The thing about this one though, and the other stuff developed by Codemasters and in turn published by Camerica, is that their games weren't bad. Unlike a lot of the other unlicensed drivel that popped up on the NES from companies like Color Dreams or Bunch Games, which was the same people, or AVE, places like that. Yeah, the Codemasters Camerica partnership gave us some pretty good stuff. Most notably, the Micro Machines games. But today's game is also pretty noteworthy because it blends a bunch of different types of action game into one nice little package. And the results, while they're not perfect, they aren't bad. Today, we're going to take a look at the Ultimate Stuntman. Now, the Ultimate Stuntman, despite the title, this dude, I don't believe is a stuntman. I think he's just some mercenary type dude, I guess. But regardless of all that, he's been contacted and called in to rescue a scientist by the name of Dr. Jenny Aykroyd from the clutches of Dr. Evil. Jenny Aykroyd bears no relation to the Ghostbusters actor Dan Aykroyd. And Dr. Evil is not the same Dr. Evil as the villain from the Austin Powers films. Now, we got that out the way. This game is pretty interesting. There's a number of different types of action game in here. Like I said before, you got your driving combat sequences. You got boat-based driving combat sequences. Shoot 'em up stages, vertical and horizontally scrolling. You got run and gun action stages, and you got puzzle stages. And yeah, it's not a bad game, but it could have used a little polish. This feels kind of forced in spots. The puzzle sequence feels like a bad game of Minesweeper. Remember Minesweeper, the old phone, the computer game? It feels like that. There's some climbing sequences where you climb and you control the crosshair of a rifleman who's like across the street or in close proximity to you. Those are interesting. That was probably one of the more interesting parts of this game. The boat and car vehicular combat sequences aren't bad. They feel like they've been done before, but they also feel pretty smooth. So yeah, this game ain't bad by any stretch of the imagination. We got a lot worse action games on the NES, and this one does a pretty good job. It's got that signature sound that the Codemasters games are known for. Graphically, it's not bad. It looks like an unlicensed game, but it also doesn't look dated like a lot of other titles that we've seen from companies that don't have official licenses. So you can't really say you get what you pay for here, because you're getting a pretty good package for your money. That's what I got. Now, if you want a copy of the Ultimate Stuntman, you can get one. About, I'm gonna say, average price about $12 to $14 for a loose cart. If you really need a complete copy, you can get a complete copy for about $50. It's not a hard game to get, and it's actually not a bad game to own. I've enjoyed this game over the years, and it's one of those that just kind of, it's grown to be one of the interesting little gems as far as unlicensed games on the NES. This has been the 8-Bit Animal, and I'll catch you beautiful people tomorrow. Tomorrow, man, this might be the worst thing that LJN did. This might be worse than Back to the Future. Wait, what? Why is Nightcrawler even here?